Oh, the action. I'm already tearing up, man. I'm already 10 seconds into it. Hey guys, welcome back to a new video on the channel. My name's JUJUTSU KAISEN. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down and reacting to JUJUTSU KAISEN Season 3 trailer, official trailer. Now, this is the second anime I've ever done on the channel. I've done Attack on Titan. Now we're going to be doing JUJUTSU KAISEN because I love JUJUTSU KAISEN. The cinematic language in this anime is amazing. Even though it is hand-drawn, it's 2D, it's fucking amazing. Now, if you're new here, how this is going to work, I'm going to react to it for the first time. Going to watch it, never seen it before. Then I'm going to break it down from a filmmaker's point of view, go back through it, why have they gone with a certain shot, certain angle, camera techniques, editing techniques, etc, etc. So, if you're new, again, if you're new here, two things, join the Discord, and I'm going to be live streaming the Xbox June Showcase on the 7th of June, breaking down things live. So if you want to see me, ask me any questions live, subscribe and hit the bell. So further ado, I'm going to shut my trap. We're going to jump straight into this.
俺はもうみんなと一緒にはいられない。
Nice shot. Oh, this is the culling game, isn't it? Oh. Beautiful, telling two stories at the same time. Oh, the action. I'm already tearing up, man. I'm already 10 seconds into it.
お前一人で勝手に諦めるな。俺たちはヒーローじゃない。呪術師だ。
五条先生の教え子だもん。一筋縄じゃいかないか。
There's a lot of new characters
ごめ
in
んね。
this.
虎杖君。
あいつの力が大きくなってるのを感じる。スクナが伏黒で何か企んでる。悪いけどまだ死ぬわけにはいかねえんだ。早い、とんでもねえ重力量だ。
話は終わり。
俺の弟に手を出して生きて帰れると思っているのか。
全ての歪みがあの時始まったのかもしれない。
抱いてやるよ。
俺の大さんマッキーだぞ。Fuck happened to her?
お前の力が必要だ。
Okay.
自分のためだけに生きるのはきっといつか限界が来る。行くよ、リカ。
Okay. Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. That was amazing, but I was expecting the beat to drop. I was expecting it to start boom straight into the action, but it didn't. That subverted my expectations. Okay, we gotta break this down. Right, start from the beginning. Right, first things first. I always say this: establishing shots. What are they trying to tell us right off the bat? First thing.
俺は
opens up
もうみんなと一緒には
Yuji, Itadori Yuji, right? He sat down by himself on a staircase. This is a wide lens. We're not right up in close personal, we're far back. What is this trying to tell us? He's trying to show his loneliness. Even if you got rid of the text, the minute I saw this, I thought, alone, by himself. And then the text came on. I can't stay with everybody else. Amazing. Even if you remove the text, right, if you block it out, what's it trying to tell you? He's alone, he's by himself. Compositional wise, he's on the... No, he's not really in the rule of thirds actually. And it's low-key lighting as well. If this lighting was bright, really up in your face, right, if this lighting, for example, was... Where is it? If this lighting was... Where is it with everybody? Where the hell is the shot? Where they're all in the white room. Here, right? Compare that. If this was the kind of lighting in this first scene, all bright and white, it wouldn't have the same message, would it? It wouldn't have the same effects. But here, it's low-key lighting. It fits his mood, right? He's depressed. He's thinking, oh, I can't do this anymore. I can't stay with everybody. Paired with the red, you know, the red seeping through the pane glass windows, kind of like a church pane glass, isn't it? And then the beautiful reflection here. I almost thought this was water, actually, looking back at it a second time, but it's not. It's just reflecting. Beautiful symmetry, artwork, beautiful. And this, actually, you know what? This kind of frames him a little bit, right? It's a frame within a frame. And you've got leading lines as well, right? So you got beautiful symmetry on this side. You know, got these different pillars, I don't know, columns or whatever they are, leading down to the center of the frame. You got the different staircases here, small and big, right, leading us to him. But the thing is, right, something's a little bit off as well, positioning wise. Normally, if you want to position something like this with your characters, you place him right here, right in the center. But he's not. He's up to the left. It throws off that symmetry, right? Because this entire thing is symmetrical. Line, 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 line. You know, everything's just symmetrical. It's even. But Itadori Yuji, he breaks that symmetry, breaks the pattern. Maybe this is underlined saying, you know, he's like the exception. You know, Satoru Gojo is the exception. Plus Itadori Yuji, right? He's got Sukin inside of him. Yeah. Something to think about. Let's go on.
もうみんなと一緒にはいられない。
And then the non-diegetic music track kicks in. Yeah. Culling game. Beautiful. Here. Editing on the beat. I always tell people, edit on the fucking beat. Too many people don't edit on the beat. There's another thing above this, another level to this, but editing on the beat is a very, very simple trick that video editors can do, film editors, to make it good. One thing, a GTA trailer did this, I think it was the first one, when the guy jumps off and on from the kickstand onto the table, and it boom straight into the action. The visuals match the audio. Absolute fucking cinema. Of course, you know, he's jumping out of the thing, and as he's jumping out, the spirits are the cursed spirits are jumping away with him. It just adds that kinetic flow movement to it. Oh, fucking beautiful. And of course, a bit of backlit. I know it's anime and it's not really film in that regard, but the lighting editing techniques still apply. And you know, we've carried over the same lighting is carried over. The red lighting is carried over. And what does that subconsciously tell you, right? Danger, right? We ain't messing about. And then look, we sit telling the story at the same time. Hold on. So he jumps out the window, and then we cut back to another location. I'm not too sure what this is, but of course they put this in for a reason. Maybe this is where Yuta is. I assume this is, yeah, this is Yuta, isn't it? Is this Yuta? It's like it's some sort of classroom here, never mind. So they cut to this for some reason. I'm not too sure. I haven't really caught up with the anime yet. I haven't seen this season. But they cut to this for some reason, of course. The lighting coming in through the glass, nothing else, no other practical lights, but it works. So again, golden hour. The sun's setting now. It's setting. Golden hour is the perfect time for you to film and photograph your models. And of course, telling the same story, two different stories at the same time. I love this. So as he's coming out, you know, maybe the time's advanced a little bit, maybe a minute or two, 30 seconds. You know, he's killed all these spirits now, and we cut right back here to Yuta, telling two different stories, right? Same location, same time. And beautifully framed, you know. He's in the background killing. We just know that. We know that this is the building because we've just seen it, but also because that there were cursed spirits there. And of course, Yuji has just killed these cursed spirits. Yuta walking center right into the frame. Beautiful. Oh, and then I love the backing music and the editing on the beat as that water comes up. It fucking flows. Oh, let's do it again. Hold on. Oh, I'm nerding out. So yeah, there's different stages. So there's about 3 or 4. And then every single time that hits, one of these shoot up. And the camera shaker. Oh, fucking beautiful. Of course, this is anime. but it still applies. The cinema rules apply to different mediums. It don't matter what kind of cinema it is, whether it's film, game, animation, CGI. It don't matter. The cinema world still applies. The rules of cinema still apply, and of course, action's happening. So they've got a little bit of camera shake there. It just adds to it. Because if this was stationary, it wouldn't have the same effects. Oh, and of course we got this guy. I have no idea who this is. Some sort of clan. Maybe this is one of the three big clans. Gojo, Zenin, who knows? But no, traditional Japanese building here. And we got a beautiful water framing here. They put these in quickly for a reason, right? This is for people who want to break it down like me and you. I don't know what this is actually. I don't know what this is. Can't really comment on it. Don't know what it is. But this means something for people who really, really know what they're talking about. I know the JUJUTSU Kaisen verse, but I don't know it to, where the lore and everything. Same thing here. They put these in quickly. The editor and the director always put things in for a reason. They don't put random shite in. This hand means something. Maybe, I actually don't know. Maybe, I'm not too sure, but it's beautifully got this in the foreground. This is in the back, middle ground / background. Beautifully framed with it's almost like it's like we're up in the ceiling looking down, right? Maybe this is some sort of, maybe this was the classroom that Okatsu was in. Fuck, I've just lost his name. Rika. Fucking, what's he called? Ring guy. Rika's fucking boyfriend. Okatsu. What's his fucking name? Shit, I forgot it. You know what I'm talking about. Maybe that's the classroom he was just in. Maybe. Like we're up in the ceiling looking down, right? Because we've got the, we've got the wood here. It's like it's broken and we're looking down. And then a beautiful, this would have been a speed ramp, so it would have gone fast. And then we've lowered it back down to normal speed. But look at the motion blur, right? The motion blur adds to that effect of this thing's traveling fast. And of course, the thing traveling fast is this cursed spirit, this thing here. Beautiful. It's actually looking down at this bird's eye view. Fuck. Using the building. Look at that. Using the building. And then we tilt it. Instead of tilting up to like, normal head thingy, eye level, we tilt even further down. Oh, look at that. Look, and then we tilt even further down to see this ugly bastard. This ugly thing. I thought that was Maharaga for a second there, but it ain't, is it? He ain't got his wheel, he ain't got wings. And then I thought at this point, the music was going to pick up and go, fight, but no, it kept there. Really, this is interesting, this shot. Negative space here and here, frame within a frame. Got these almost bead looking things, like one of those things they use in like shops, go through the back of the room as a foreground element. And we see motion here. We only see half of him, whoever this is. Who is that? Who is that? What is that? Who is that? But it's only on for a little bit of a thing. See him washing his hands. Just enough to take in. Yeah, he, again, that messaging. Back to the start of Yuji, right? Yuji ain't in the center. He's up here to the left. He throws off the symmetry. Same thing here. The symmetry of this is beautiful, right? Let's go back here. No, it goes so fast. Symmetry here, again, selling that symmetry. Symmetry, line, all of this is symmetrical. But she's over here. Mirror right in the center, nice and symmetrical, bang on in the frame. But this guy or girl, he's over here. Something's off about the season. Gojo's been sealed. The culling games are happening. I don't really know what happens to the culling games. And then a beautiful, extreme close-up of what I assume is a finger. And then we cut, and then it makes sense to the next frame, which is, this person is washing blood off their hands. So this frame was the DNA. Maybe they've got the DNA of whoever they killed on them, and they're oh my god, I'm a murderer now. And then we cut to an over the head shot, bird's eye view of them. Oh, washing their hands. Mappa, I fucking love that. The animation is look at that. Look at that. So as we see here, right? Normally, when this happens, when you've got low angle looking down up at your character, they've got the power, but then these things are above him. They've got even. We think these things have got even more power than Yuji, but the way they framed him, the way they positioned him, his hand gestures, and his body language, he actually has the power. So a bit of a sneaky thing that a lot of directors like to do is they trick you into thinking that something's going to happen when they flip the thing on its head. So let's say, good guy A is about to get beaten, but he unlocks a new power, or you think the good guy's about to get, about to get a walloped, but he doesn't. He brings out, he levels up or whatever. Same thing here, right? These titans are towering over Yuji. But we know that Yuji is going to kill these things just because, well, we know that he's powerful, he's a powerful sorcerer. But also from his framing, his eyes are closed. When your eyes are closed, whereas when you close your eyes, there's no immediate danger. He doesn't see these things as danger, but the framing contradicts that. The director's trying to get, oh my god, he's going to die. No, he ain't. Oh my god, the wow factor, and then again, the fucking beautiful... The camera motion, the camera shake to add to on the visuals. This is very heavily edited to the beat, but it's amazing. And then it's almost like this looks like it's almost shot on a fisheye lens. So what fisheye lens is, a very, very wide lens. It gives you that kind of warping, wrapping effect. You see how it kind of, the background just kind of wraps like that around Yuji, and as we're coming in, it's sort of like his face kind of like wraps a little bit. It's like we've shot on a very, very wide lens. They shoot on a very, very wide fisheye lens for this exact reason, to show their emotional state. And of course, you see what I mean? That kind of wraps around. It's so much off about it. It's not exactly a fisheye, but it's sort of like a fisheye. Interesting. Just don't give up on your own. So again, voice of God, we hear before we see it. Fushiguro, right? He's having a good time. He's got his eyes having a good time. And then this is a very interesting shot here. Very interesting. A bit of a Dutch tilt here. Bit of a Dutch tilt. And they place people in the background for a reason, right? Yuki, I think her name is. It's been a while since I've watched JJK. Yuki here is in the center frame, right? Center, in the foreground. Everybody else are in the background. Like the players, the Culling Games, the players, right? So Yuki here is looking absolutely pissed off. And we're a bit of a Dutch tilt. So what a Dutch tilt is, the camera is tilted at a bit of an angle to show the unease of the character, person, subject, whatever. And of course, look, she's pissed off. I always talk about in my videos, this part of the character here is the most important part of any character. It shows their emotion to the T. And of course, when you look at this, what do you think? She's pissed off. Paired with the Dutch tilt, fucking beautiful. And of course here, the whiteness, it's like they're in a waiting lobby, right? When you go to like the doctors, a hospital, most of the rooms are very bright, bleak, right? White rooms. Same thing here, like it's a lobby, right? Culling Games, they're getting started. You got these little numbers here, like maybe this is Yuji's player number, that's Fushiguro's player number. Who knows? The players are being ranked in terms of the power, right? In terms of the power, right? Go obviously, Yuki is grade S, I think, or is it? She's powerful, right? And then at this point, what's his fucking name? Rika's boyfriend. Let's call her Rika's boyfriend. Rika's boyfriend is number 2. And then it might be is this Maki? Who's this? This woman here and Yuji are, same power level. Then it's Fushiguro, and then is it Cho? So I swear he's more powerful than these 3 combined, but who knows? We're not heroes.
ヒーローじゃない。
Beautiful close-up of, I assume, is Yuji clamping his chest. Maybe that was him earlier washing his hands. You know, trying to get the blood off.
呪術師だ。
Again, looking up to show the death and destruction. Show that flying thing going over this. Again, it's spirits, cursed spirits. They take on many different forms. Whatever the fucking hell this thing is.
ジョー先生の教え子だもん。
But we see it. And look at this. Classic bad guy framing. Dirty framing as well. So dirty framing is when you've got the frame's dirty. It's littered with different things. No, Joso over here, Yuji over here to blocking off. Classic bad guy framing here. Good guys in oh my god, in awe at the bad guy. You know, the new guy's just come onto the playing field. Who the fucking hell is this guy? Got his back to the camera. Same thing. Classic bad guy setting. Who is this?
一筋縄じゃいかないか。
And again here, we're at a Dutch tilt. And we're going down, right? Dutch tilt. Gojo, or is it Gojo want to be?
五条先生の教え子だもん。
Gojo students won't go down so easily. So maybe it's this guy talking right here. Probably is him talking.
一筋縄じゃいかないか。
And then, yeah, Dutch tilt going down into the ground as we see Rika's boy. Oh, what's his name? Oh, what's his name? You know, something just leaves your mind. We've got Rika's boyfriend here. Dutch tilt giving him the power. We're looking up at him.
ごめんね。
Oh, what's his name, man? That's gonna do my head in. Not Yuji. What's his? I'd said his name. Forget it. Same thing here, right? This is symbolic messaging, right? We see Yuji running again. Whenever Yuji's on the screen, it's red, right? Red lighting here. Red lighting, and the first frame was Yuji with red lighting. And what's the thing here? Where is it? When he's just by himself, it's red. Of course, it's not as red as it was earlier, but it's still red. You know, the hands coming in. His life is about to be snuffed away, right?
ごめんね。
I'm sorry, Yuji.
いた。
And of course, next shot is Rika's boyfriend. Oh, what's his name, man? Oh, we've got him looking up, like a POV shot looking up. Yuta, that's it. Fucking Yuta. Yuta looking up at him.
誰か。
あいつの力が。
And of course, I get so that red messaging. I can't stay with everyone. He's talking about Sukuna. Sukuna's a threat to everyone. See here. Right. Smart boy. They put it on
あいつの力が。
I can feel his power growing stronger. Him, right? He who shall not be named. If he said, I can feel Sukuna's power growing stronger, it wouldn't have the same effects as I can feel his. Who's he? Ominous, mysterious person growing stronger, of course, you know. And they've chosen red as background for a reason. What is red again? What is, when you think of red? Danger, power, evil, right? This guy's fucking evil, but they've done it in subtle messaging. Whenever Yuji is by himself, he's got the red, ominous aura lighting about him, right? He's wallowing in his own self-pity. He can't match Sukuna's power. Smart boy, Jack.
あいつの力が大きくなってるのを感じる。
Again, so we've gone back in time now, right? Maybe this shot here, when you... Oh, I've forgotten his name again. What's his fucking name? Yuta. When Yuta is here, you know, these two shots here, he's jumping out the window. Maybe Yuji's just fighting some spirits, you know, just fighting some cursed spirits. But then we see here, this is a bit of an ominous shot. We see Yuta walk across. Maybe he's hunting him right now, right? Because the ending, the thing is cliffhanger, right? He's been hunted.
悪いけど、スクナが伏黒で何か企んでる。
Of course, look, same thing back in time. When this happens, Thingy walks across. He's being hunted.
スクナが伏黒で何
Sukuna's plotting something that uses Fushiguro, so he knows he's onto him.
か企んでる。
Really beautiful shot of tracking shot of him falling down. Yeah, of course, that confirms what we're thinking. He's being hunted by, oh, I keep forgetting his name, Yuta. Sorry, but I can't afford to die. And of course, the red line as well. Look at the red lighting. Oh. He's being hunted about Sukuna, right? He's been ordered by the elders, what the fuck, the old men, to hunt him down. And of course, a close-up shot of the goat, Gojo. And then that's interesting, we've got a bit of a hologram from, fucking hell, Brain Man. What's he called? I forgot what he's called, but yeah, we've got a bit of a hologram here. Maybe this is like a Sword Art Online type thing. You know when Sword Art Online, when they have that first introduction with the admin, and it turns out they find out that they're locked in the game, and that's a bit of a hologram. This is a bit of a hologram, right? This thing, it's kind of got that to it. Let me get that back here. Yeah, he's got that bit of a hologram. Maybe this guy's the constructor, the orchestra of the games. Maybe he's put the games into effect. Yeah, maybe he's the admin, the server admin, because he's got a hologram. Who knows? Oops. And then we get into the action shots. Yep. Ooh, again, close up to show the cut. Beautiful. Again, low key lighting. Two Gojo students are fighting out. He's trying to kill him. Low key lighting. Things are serious now. Get the lighting down. Pull out the colours. Too much. Fucking hell, look at that. It's like they've shot that for a social media reel, Instagram reel. Maybe they've done that to show that Yuta's world's flipping. Like Yuta is alien to him because he's got a fucking katana to his head, but he's grabbed it. Maybe Yuji's world's been flipped upside down. He's being hunted by his friends, people he once thought as allies, and now his world's being flipped around. And of course, we cut back to the normal thing here. Cut back to the normal framing here. They've done that framing for a reason. And I knew that there's this guy. Who the fucking hell is this? Again, beautiful pulling out. So this here is the normal frame, but then he would have pulled out here. This would have been shot on a telephoto zoom lens, but then it would have been pulled all the way out to a fisheye. So this is a good example of the fisheye I was talking about earlier. So you see how it just warps. It gets warped, and it's just like, that's a fisheye. And of course, they use it, really interesting, they're using that as a tracking shot for this random guy. As he's coming in, he's getting closer, we're pulling all the way out. And then we look at the fucking detail. And of course here, look, I always talk about this, they've cut out about 10 frames, 5-10 frames for a reason. That, they should have, if they animated it all the way through, it wouldn't have the same effects. But if they cut a couple of frames out, it adds to that, like you're being walloped. It adds that more motion to it. And then of course he's fighting, again, Dutch angle, right? The floor's here, but we're like that. The more of a Dutch angle you're at, the more severe the situation. So like earlier with Yuki, whatever her name is, we're about just a subtle one like that, but now we're like this. This guy means business. He's being a shit at Choso after attacking my little brother. And oh, look at that. So I was like, here they've pulled out the colours. It's black and white now for a reason. Maybe I can't remember if this guy got a domain expansion. Maybe they pulled out the colours to show this guy's domain expansion. Maybe he's pulling out a trump card or something, maybe he's about to blast him, right? He's got him into a corner, he's going to blast him. Maybe he's like thinking 10 steps ahead, or he's opened up like a domain or something, but they've done this shot for a reason. They pulled out the colours and made it black and white for a reason. After attacking my little brother, they've chosen to use that line for a reason. Again, an extreme close-up of the eyes. I always say this is the most important part of any character. It shows their emotion. The eyes, the window to the soul. The emotion. He's pissed off. He's got him into a corner. He's gonna fucking blast him with his blood. Beautiful shot of Yuji doing some spins. Really nice wide. Again, at a Dutch tilt. Look at this Dutch tilt. Yuji is he fighting a cursed spirit? Is he fighting a cursed spirit? I don't know what he's doing, but he's kicking ass, whatever he's doing. Now, of course, again, that subtle camera shake. See that camera shake there? Now we cut to... Fuck it. Yo, I didn't even see that. Yo, look at that up there. I didn't even see that. So yeah, is that... It looks like Choso and Yuji opening the door into whatever this is. Is this the death realm, maybe? The prison realm where Goju is or something? No, this could be them looking for him. No, looking into the prison realm. Because what the fucking hell is this? Right, this ain't no domain expansion. What is this? Really nice shot. Even though it's quick, a shot of all the good guys. Fushiguro. Yuta. There we go. Guy's name I was thinking there. Yuji. Yuki. There's a lot of fucking Y's in this. I assume this is Maki and Choso. Hold on. Good close up to show classic anime, looking up the shoulder. Again, symmetry. I always talk about symmetry. This director loves symmetry. Look at the symmetry on this. They're fighting within a fray, within a square, and these guys come in from the different corners of the square. And I think this is Maki, is it? She's got her hair. Hold on, we missed off. So yeah, look, she does a whirlwind. Look at me, she's fighting someone, but seems to be grunts. I say this as well in every single video. If you want to make your character seem really more powerful, get them to fight grunts. Throw the low level cannon fodder at them, because the more of them they kill, it gives the illusion that they're really powerful. You know, if they're killing hundreds and hundreds of grunts, cannon fodder, they're like, oh shit, this guy's pretty powerful. It's building up for the main bad guy. You know, like, think of it, when you play like a video game, when you play like Elden Ring or something, for example, they throw grunts at you, throw an army of cannon fodder, and then you get to the bad guy. Same thing here. The directors do this for a reason. You know, she's killing. I thought that was fucking Fushiguro. Who's that? Is that a? I know she. Is that a sister? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Carl. If you get that, you get that. Carl, we can all live together. But yeah, who the fuck? I think that's a sister. I mean, maybe, yeah. So who's she fighting here? Beautiful symmetry. Underlit here. So she's being lit up from the floor. I'll get, hold on, I haven't been reading them. Destroy it all. So is that her sister? Are they talking about their family members? Destroy it all, I'll give you a hug. Countless people that... Is she killing her clan? What is she doing? Because these look like average grunts, don't they? Is that's if that's her sister, that's gotta be a sister. Is she killing a clan? Is she fucking killing a clan? Why is she doing that? Oh fucking hell, look at that, right through the fucking cheekbones. Yeah, she fucking killing a clan. What is she? That would make sense. Hang on a minute. Fucking big brain moment here. Look at that. Right. This guy's him. He's him. This guy is him. Is he part of the thingy clan? Fushiguro. Fuck it, yo. This is why you gotta watch my breakdowns, man. This is part of this guy's part. Maybe he's one of the head honchos of the Fushiguro clan. Are they Fushiguro? No, Zenin clan. Fucking Zen. I mean, if he's saying Fushiguro, this entire clan, Zenin clan. Maybe this guy's ahead of the Zenin clan. See, I told you they put that shot in for a reason. You know, me not knowing anything about the season, I've connected the dots. So this is the Zenin clan HQ in it with the average grunts, the bad guys. So yeah, she's killing them. I'm a fucking actually give me an award for breaking this shit down. Countless people died because of me. Now again, back to that same framing with Yuji. Countless people died. Actually, is this Yuji talking? Hold on. Is this Yuji's voice acting? Countless people. Is he talking about when Sukuna fought Maharaga in, was it Shibuya? When he killed hundreds of thousands of people. That's why we need your power. Who's he talking about? He's talking about Sukuna. That's why we need your power. And then we cut back to this guy. So who's this guy? Is this guy one of the head guys of the Zenin clan or somewhere, like hunting down? Why would he be hunting down Choso then? And Yuji? Unless he's been with the Yuta, he's been assigned by the old men to hunt him down. That might be why. Again, distortion. Look at that. See how it kind of like wavy a little bit. Look at that. Same thing here. Again, the road going up. It's fucking concrete is now wavy. Again, leading lines leading to Yuji, right? Doom. Although I don't know what this third one's for. Maybe this is just roads in Japan, but I would have just had 2 lines here. Or maybe I don't know what this third line's for. Maybe it's representing something. Who knows? Beautiful use of the cuts, the black cuts to show the advancement of time. Looking beautiful. Now he's getting closer, back. Oh. Eventually, living solely for yourself won't be enough anymore. Let's go, Rika. So yeah, again, Dutch tilt, let's go, Rika. Is this at the start when he's hunting down Yuji? It's gotta be, right. This is probably the opening scene from when the last season left off. Let's go, Rika. And then say it. That's it. Right, boys and girls. That has been my breakdown of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3. Absolute fucking masterpiece. Masterclass of storytelling. Yeah, because I didn't know who that blonde guy was hunting down Choso and Yuji. So what I'm thinking is they probably done something to Maki's sister. She's gotten pissed off. She's now killing the entire clan. But while she's doing that, the old men, because the old men told Yuta to hunt down Yuji. Maybe they asked Blondie to help Yuta kill Sukuna's vessel. And now they're both fighting them, and maybe Choso is defending Yuji or hunting them down while they're hunting him down. And at the same time, the culling game's now being activated by Brain Stitchman. Maybe he's the one orchestrating it, because he was only shown like once or twice in that hologram. And at the same time, while all that's happening, people are trying to figure out, like Yuki is trying to figure out how to get Goju out of the prison realm, and Maki's killing the clan, all in the first 3 episodes or whatever. I'm gonna go watch it straight now. So again, guys, thanks for watching the video. If you like what you see here, please subscribe to the channel, and don't forget 7th of June. Be there. I'm going to be live streaming the Xbox June Showcase, breaking down trailers, gameplay live. I cannot wait for Gears of War E-Day and Fable. These are the 2 big games I am waiting for. So, without further ado, please like, subscribe, and see you on the 7th of June.